Hey YouTube, g'day from sunny Melbourne, Australia, where it is spring at the moment over the other side of the planet. And that was Chinatown, by the way, in Melbourne last night. And today we're back in London. We're not really back in London because I'm still in Melbourne, but this bit of video was recorded with an unboxing in London, so I thought I'd keep it in reserve. For those of you who tell me I need a box cutter, I have ordered a box cutter. I don't know whether I'm clever enough to make it work or learn how to use it, but I sure will try. So we have today, well, this is a mystery actually, because people send me stuff thinking, oh, I've got a great memory and I know everything that they're going to send, or I can recognize the writing. The news is I can't. I'm absolute total rubbish at that kind of thing. I barely even remember what was in the last email. If it's very, very memorable, fine. But this arrived in the office. No note inside. No idea who it belonged to. So I naturally assumed that since it's coming up to Christmas, somebody had just sent me an early Christmas present out of the kindness and warmth and generosity of their hearts. So I did actually write on the Silver Forum to thank whoever sent this, to try and find out who it belonged to, and no one claimed it. So it's all mine, and I'm going to send it off for grading, and I hope I get good results. But thank you for all these beautiful things, starting with a very, very fine and lovely Queen's Beast lion, the 10-ounce lion. I think the Griffin is out now, the second one, and I must get hold of one of those actually. But this one looks to be in pretty good nick. The ones I've graded so far, I think they've been 69s. I don't think there was a 70, I can't remember. But 69s, and they look pretty good in the big XXL holder. $25 extra to use one of those holders. Can't really be totally justified for a bullion coin, even a fairly low premium bullion coin. But hey, if you only do one or two of them for each one in the range, then it'll make a pretty kick-ass set, I think, when it's all finished, to have one of those 10-ounce coins in a large slab. A very showy, nice set. This one is another. I seem to have seen quite a few of these recently. I mean, they're hugely expensive coins. They're almost £2,000 each. This is the what I call the BU, Brilliant Uncirculated Finish coin, as distinct from the real proof, to the amazing grading team at NGC. This is just another proof. And I have another story actually to come up very shortly about NGC actually listening to your very own Numistaka and making some changes in their designations. So that's another story coming up. I could do it now, but I'll probably wait until I've got a little bit of video around to support that story to make it a bit more interesting to watch. We've then got a very, very nice sovereign, very nice condition. It's a bullion sovereign, the first designed for Queen Elizabeth. I think that these early Queen Elizabeth sovereigns might very well go up in value a little bit in the coming 10-15 years, a little bit more than average. I think they certainly got a more kind of authentically old look to them, a little bit like the young head Victoria kind of era sovereigns, but of course they are a bit more plentiful and weren't very circulated. So there you have it, another little bit of video from London, and there's me over in Melbourne, Australia.